Alrighty guys, here is the mission for today. We are going to head down to one of the basement jobs we did this summer and try to get the yard whipped in shape with the old D4G here. We got a little bit of rain this morning, but I'm really hoping it don't slow us down. So let's hit the road and make it happen. Made it. Time to get unloaded. Hopefully this old girl starts today. We don't have any battery issues. Come on, baby. Oh yeah. Alright guys, this is the job site we put the basement in back this spring. I'll try to give you a tour of it later. You may remember it from the driveway there, but basically got the house framed up. We're going to try to get this yard whipped into shape. This is the spoil pile we had out front here. So we're kind of going to level up, push it around, contour here, cut a ditch there. Yeah, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Hopefully wada bing, wada bang, it looks good at the end of the day. So enough rambling, let's push some dirt. All right, guys, let you know my thought process here a little bit. So this is the side with the garage. Need to be cut down about 4 inches here and about 20 inches over there. Excuse me. So I'm trying to get this all pushed up here, generate all this dirt, because all this dirt needs to go down here on the front of the house. So basically I'm going to switch directions and start shoving this down. That there's not quite on grade, it's just close, but I'm running out of room to stockpile dirt, so I'm gonna go ahead and start bringing this pile this way and start going down here in front of the house. They want it about 4 or 5 inches on that block there, so make her happen. Alright guys, we're closing in. We just about got this all roughed in back here, and everything's coming pretty good. I've got to remember to keep my dang rake or shovel on the truck. I'm back to doing the foot rake here around the edge this morning. Anybody out there has got any creative solutions or know of any cool products on the market to store shovels and rakes on equipment and trucks, let me know, because it'd be really handy right now if I had one of those. But anyways, I'll take you guys right here to the front side. We got to extend the perimeter drain out a little bit, and then we'll keep on shoving dirt. All right guys, I don't know if you remember or not, but that last thing we did before we loaded up and head out on this job was dug this perimeter drain in. It stops right there, and they're wanting to contour this out a little bit more, so basically just added 2 sections of pipe on it, hoping to tow that slope out a little bit more. So I need to go up there and do a little bit more work around the house, and then we'll start running this slope. everything roughed in back here behind the garage. Got that slope. This is all actually draining this way. We didn't want to go that way because the septic field's over there. I need to polish up around the house here, but the rough elevation is established. Next thing we got to do is work in this front slope here. And once we get it all worked in, we're kind of go from where that windrow's at, just kind of crown it off and feather into the existing grade down there, and then we'll take our topsoil and push back over on top of it. So that's what we're going to tie into now. I'll tell you guys one thing I figured out at this point. Don't listen to the weather, man. It was supposed to warm up, the sun was supposed to come out, it's supposed to be beautiful today. And I'm about ready to freeze my butt off. I should have worn more clothes. The sun's out. I sure hope it warms up. Alright guys, there's the hill. I've got it roughly contoured. I definitely need to clean it up a little bit, but I've got a problem. A rookie mistake this morning in the haste of getting here in a hurry. I forgot to put fuel in the dozer. It's already sucked air a few times on this hillside. I do not have a pickup truck here with a fuel tank in. So I'm gonna load up on the trailer, go down the road about 15 miles, grab me something for lunch, and fill it up with fuel. Aggravate. Nobody's fault the clown though. That's gonna be good enough right there.
36. There you go, but thanks for your help there, Brandon.
Alright guys, we got fuel for the dozer. We got food for me. Let's head back down there and get this knocked out. Man, it feels like I've already unloaded this thing once here today. Oh, I swear. All right, we got fuel. We still got daylight. Let's get this thing done. If it'll start. There she is. And we're off. All right, guys, I've been working on this for about an hour since I got back. I finally got this slope transitioned. It's as good as it's gonna get. I'm actually happy with it. I wasn't happy with it at all at first, but I think it's tied in good everywhere, and I think it's gonna be mowable. It's as good as it's gonna get, and I'm satisfied with it. So long story short, so next things we gotta do is paint it up with this topsoil, as Jerry would say, and I think I about wore you guys out with camera angles, so I'm gonna sit you over here on the fence and give you a little time lapse. Alrighty guys, there she is, all dressed up and tied in. I got a drainage just right through there where we cut that out. We ended up cutting almost 4 feet of dirt out right there. And I also come up here on top and put another drainage ditch in up here to try to catch out. There's not a whole lot of water here, just trying to keep it as much water away from the house as possible. See it right there. And then got that bank all laid in there pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with the way it laid in there. Looks pretty good. So I think the best way to get a view of this is let's throw the drone in the air and fly around a little bit. That sounds like fun. Alright guys, here it is at the end of the day. Everything turned out pretty doggone slick for what we had to work with, and the weather and the lack of fuel and everything else. The main thing is the contractor and the homeowner were happy with it. So I think we're good to go. I don't know if you guys see off in the distance there, but there's an electrical substation down there. And I kept losing video transmission on my drone. It kept sending interference. I'm thinking it's either that or the aliens have something to do with it, one or the other. So I apologize, the drone footage isn't the best. I kind of had this problem back when we were putting the basement in. It's the only spot I really had an issue with it. But anyways, everything towed off nice. Everything looks good. Pretty pleased with it. And another job complete, another job in the books, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And you can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. And guys, I cannot thank you enough for watching. Truly, truly appreciate it. Thanks so much. All right, guys, over here, I figured let's take a quick little glance down the basement here. This is the floor. If you guys remember, that brick ledge is right underneath there. This floor is sitting on the brick ledge. House is looking good. They got it all framed up. Plumber's been working here all day today. I think the electrician's coming tomorrow. It's a little dark down here, so. I don't know how much you guys can see, but there it is. Beams in, sitting in his pocket. Got the windows all in the buck. That looks good. So I must have did the job right because it fits just the way it's supposed to. Got some mud on the outside, but it doesn't look like it's coming through, so that's a good thing. Floor is poured. Posts are in. There's a little bit of water here on the floor, but that's not the basement leaking. The septic guy got caught in a little bit of a rainstorm and some water come in the sleeve there. But there's a crawl space, vapor barriers down, holes all framed out, rocks in. There's those footers. I don't know if you guys remember that rebar we stuck in the wall, but it's tied into that footer right there. So that's pretty much it. It's a basement. But you guys can probably tell by the echo, because I can hear it, so I know you can hear it. Have a good one, guys.